Is it cold, my darling?
Cold? Ground's absolutely solid.
The canal's not though, is it? Not at this part anyway.
No, luckily not. Ugh, got a dripping nose.
So off we go.
Yeah, something like that. Oh.
So we've been here for a couple of days. There's been no other boat here, but it is quite shallow, this section, believe it or not.
There's only one section that you can get in.
And we were moored in exactly the same position as we were moored in 2020. We know that because of the trees.
And the two little humps.
And the two little humps on the towpath. So we've been here for a couple of days. We're moving on up to Shackerstone because we want to get the train tomorrow. And it's only open today and tomorrow. Oh, what?
Oh.
Not sure whether you can see that. You probably can't now. But that's why it's so shallow here, because the canal overflows into that stretch of woodland there. That is flooded in that woodland there. So that's all why it's always shallow here. And that's the old railway line that we walked up yesterday that you'll see in the previous video or the last video. You can see where someone broke through the ice yesterday. Of course, it wasn't icy in the stretch that we were in, because it was a bit more sheltered, but this is much more open here. You can hear the ice cracking. And a couple of days ago when I walked past, a pony was in the canal there. So thankfully they got it out. So these are the Battlefield Moorings, and I think we're going to stop here on the way back. But for today we're going on to Shackerstone. And there's an aqueduct here, going over the road. So we've done 13 miles and got 17 to go according to that. But I think at this next stop we'll be nearer the end than the beginning. Is it a better cruise today than the other day?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, the other day I nearly fell in. Well, I was very close.
Yeah.
I ended up slipping off the bow of the boat. You wasn't around.
This was while I was
Yeah.
moving the car and walking back, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
You moored up on your own.
Yeah, so there was nobody to film it. But I ended up, I knew I was going in, so I just ended up pushing myself towards the towpath, which I knew was muddy, and I landed on my side. Just literally landed on my arm and my side.
So you
Covered in mud and dog poo, but
well, we think there was looks like there was it smelt like there was a bit of dog's poo there, wasn't there?
yeah. So I was just covered in mud, and it was cold, and it was horrible.
So that was the end of your day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't a good day that day.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been very good if you'd have filmed me that day. Well, I think you did, but I don't think you did actually.
No,
but,
I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah.
But I had to wash your coat, didn't I? So
Yeah.
and your trousers
Yeah.
and your gloves.
Yeah. It was a bad day, that one.
So we're going to stop at the
First time, really, that I felt really bad as a day. You know, it wasn't good at all.
winter cruising day.
Yeah, but hey ho, that's life. It's the first one, so there we go. Bruised down the side of me, my arm and what have you, but not severe. So that's the main thing.
Yeah. It's just your pride that was hurt mainly, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I think
I think it was because the towpath was so muddy. You said your boots were covered in mud.
boots were covered in mud, and I got on the bow and it just slipped.
Yeah.
And I knew I was going in, and if I didn't push myself towards the bank, I would have gone in. But
Yeah.
so it was a choice of falling on my arm on the bank on the mud, or
falling
going in.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to go in.
Yeah.
So,
I think you chose the right one.
yeah.
We're just coming up to Market Bosworth and Bosworth Marina. There's a water tap outside, so we're going to stop there and fill up with water, so I can put another load of washing on. There's new houses gone up here. I'm pretty sure they weren't here 5 years ago. I'll have to look on the previous videos. We know that there were flats opposite Market Bosworth Marina, but I don't think these were here. So we're all filled up with water. Got the washing machine started. And we're off. And just past this boat here is the entrance to Bosworth Marina. So we're just coming up to the first bridge past Bosworth Marina, and if I remember rightly, across this bridge and up that hill there is a footpath to Market Bosworth village, where there's a co-op, and you can just see the footpath in the distance there across that little bridge.
Sheep there. You got me a tissue? Ah, thank you.
Your drippy nose.
Thank you very much for my drippy nose. And you got one for yourself as well.
Probably can't see it, but there's 3 hares, at least we think they're hares. They look a bit too big for rabbits. I'm pretty sure they're hares in that field that we could see just running across the field. So we've moored up here It's a lovely mooring. Shackerstone train station is just ahead on the right there, and the village is round the corner on the left. We chose to moor here rather than round the corner because it's a little bit more open here, but it's a little bit more of a walk to the village, but that's okay. It's been a cold cruise. I think we're done in now. I've got a beef stew cooking on the multi-fuel stove, and we're probably going to have that later, and have some lunch now. I don't know what we're having yet, haven't decided, but that's it for now. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and YouTube will notify you every time we release a new video if you press the bell icon. So tomorrow we're going to go back and pick the car up, and perhaps you can come with us. We're going on the train. Yay! So see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
And welcome to our vlog. You join us on
Another cold day, isn't it?
Is it cold?
We're moored up in Shackerstone, and there's ice on the canal again. It's only a very, very thin layer.
Yeah.
I don't think it was supposed to drop below freezing last night, but maybe out here in the
wild,
it maybe did.
It is frozen. There's a bit of ice on the canal, isn't there?
Yeah, it's very thin, but it is slightly frozen. But we're here.
Let's just show you that quickly.
Quite patchy.
There we go, look. Yeah, quite a bit of ice. We're moored up there.
We're the only one here.
Yeah, on this stretch. Yeah, so there you go.
So we're moored up here in Shackerstone.
Yep.
Our car's at Shenton, so we're gonna hop on the train. The Battlefield.
Shame it's not a steam train, but I understand it's a diesel one, isn't it?
I popped in the office, in the ticket office yesterday, and it's a diesel train running today.
Oh,
so,
that's a bit of a shame, isn't it?
It's a bit of a shame it's a diesel one, but there you go. Maybe we can just stand on the bridge and film the trains like we did last time we were here 5 years ago.
5 years ago, yeah, blimey.
When none of it was open.
And it was lockdown, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's a boat over there. They're open. And the tea room's open. Ah, cake. Maybe we can get some cake.
Yeah, it was a nice day yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm not the news of rocky.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, should be right, I think.
Are they undercooked?
Just £4, yeah, sorry.
Coffee and cake.
We've eaten the cake.
We've eaten cake, yeah. Good though.
Where's Victoria's sandwich?
You alright?
It's not the steam train.
Not a steam train, but no, but it's still a train. And it's got all the dials and things and all that lot.
Started on the BBC. So he's been on his boat for quite a few years. Yeah.
I like his programme.
We used to watch his YouTube.
Totally on.
Yeah. No, I mean, we love it. We love the life. So.
They get the token here from the single box. It's a single class line.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Hello. Tickets, please.
Yeah, it's looking a lot better than the last time I saw it.
Yeah. Don't look at this stupid one. Yeah, because this isn't the original station, is it? So when we walked up from the canal, we went some of them through there.
That's where that's from.
Well, here we are at
Shenton Station?
Shenton Station. Just been brought in by the train. Lovely. It was a nice journey, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Lovely journey.
I got talking to a couple of locals, got a history lesson.
Did you?
Yeah. There's no...
We just got to walk 20 miles.
It's not 20 miles, it's just over there. And there's the aqueduct.
There's the aqueduct.
So we're back to the car and we're going to drive back to Shackerstone now.
Yeah, should be good. We've had our coffee and cake, so.
Yep.
That we only get one life, I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. city and strive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday